Hi, I'm Mike Williams, owner of American Kids Sports Center in Bakersfield, California. Sherry and I operate two activity centers here, about 70,000 square feet of activities in gymnastics, taekwondo, swim lessons, dance, cheerleading, day camps, preschool parties, like many of you do. What I want to do today is encourage you as business owners in our industry to get involved in the political system. Some years ago, a friend of mine who's a campaign manager encouraged me to run for school board of our local high school district. It's kind of a big thing here. It's 37,000 students and it's kind of a semi-political position. But my experience through that in running two campaigns and gathering the support of other local politicians to endorse me, including Congressman Kevin McCarthy, who is now the majority leader in the Congress, revealed to me the importance that it was for me as a business owner to be involved in politics. And whether I'd run for a school board and whether you run for anything in the future, irregardless, you need to also become involved in your local political system. So a couple of things that it's helped me do. I want to share just a couple of instances. One that was very important to me recently was that I noticed in reading a blog that came from a camp association that there was a law being considered in the state of California to require all camps to be accredited through a certain organization. And when I looked at the language of it, it included day camps. And that kind of caught my attention. So I immediately shot off an email to everybody I knew, two different assembly folks from our area, our state Senator Gene Fuller, and as well as anybody else that I felt like I had a relationship with. Fortunately, Gene Fuller her office was able to step up before the law was completed. They, as well as some other state senators, asked that language be changed, and so we were excluded from that law. I really can't tell you if that law ended up being passed or not. I actually think it died somewhere. But the important thing is that had I not noticed that activity, and had I not reached out and made that request to them, they wouldn't have known to act on my behalf. And it was surprisingly easy. They were helpful, called immediately, got my concerns, and within a week's time, the words were changed in the law. I'm just one guy here in a huge state. If all of us were looking, we'd notice a lot more things. Another time was when we were getting our daycare license. We run a preschool license. And if any of you have tried to get licensing in your state, you know that dealing with bureaucracy doesn't make sense. So we ran into a problem where they wanted us to have some outdoor playground, and they wanted to dictate how long we were going to have kids outside, and I realized the law didn't actually dictate the amount of time. And so we were stuck on that argument. Well, simple phone call to my assemblywoman, Shannon Grove. She literally walked down the block to their office, had a conversation with the gentleman that runs the department, and guess what? The next day I got an email and my license was approved. Again, though, it was the relationship that I had created over time with Shannon Grove that got me that access and that attention. I didn't have to build a relationship with her when I needed her help. And as much as a politician wants to tell you that they'll always help you, and I'm sure they will, when they know you, it gets you a lot further down the road quicker. So I'm here to encourage you to get involved in politics. And I know that sounds ugly, but it's to your interest. So there's some simple ways to do that. One, you can run for a school board. Worked for me. But short of that, it's important that you support your local politicians. And by that, I mean show up at their fundraisers, shake their hands, go to their events, introduce yourself. Go to your school boards and talk. Go to your city council board meetings and talk. To your county board meetings and talk. If necessary, go to your state board and talk. But it's amazing as a school board member how few of the public ever really comes and takes opportunity to present themselves to us and voice their concerns. So when you go to your city council and voice your concerns and introduce yourself, you become a known entity. Same with county, same with the state level, wherever you can. Don't want to do that? Okay, well, I'm going to get you a shortcut, but it's going to cost you a little bit. Donate to your politicians. I don't care if you agree with them or not. Donate something. $50, $100, maybe more, okay? If you really, really think they'd be a great representative for you. Donate after they win. I guarantee you, all of them have loans out there. They owe more. They spent more money than they collected, and now they need to get that. They notice who donated, and it does by some influence. Let's be honest. They're human. We're all human. They want. If you've donated to their campaign, if you've shook their hands at a campaign fundraiser, again, you're a known quantity. Only we as business owners in this industry can protect ourselves. Nobody else is. The trampoline industry, the daycare industry, all those folks, they're not going to look out after us. The insurance people, the people with lobbyists, well, I guess USAG has one now, they're not going to protect us. It takes us here at the grassroots level to get involved and to build relationships across the board, across our cities, across our counties, across our states, even to the national level, to represent our needs and to express ourselves when something is being considered that affects us. So get involved with your local politicians, protect your business, have your voice heard. Thanks.